Hey guys, it's Lex. Have I ever said that before? I don't think so. The reflection of the lights are coming off of my glasses. I know, I'm sorry. I've just been wearing glasses because they make me feel better about myself, you know? And I am in my Pluto onesie, okay? It's just happening, okay? I haven't worn it in a long time and my hood just fell off. Okay, let's just get started with the video. So, Vidcon. That was about 4 months ago, and it was an okay time, I guess. I don't know. I've had better VidCons. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know, but you know, I don't know. So before I start the story, let me just say I stood at the Hilton, which is the main hotel of VidCon. There's the Marriott and the Hilton, and both of those are the main hotels, but the Hilton is like the main hotel. Don't mean to brag, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. So I spent the whole day that day with my friend Corey, Adrice, Louise, just like those people, you guys probably know who they are. Yeah, we had fun. We went to like the hotel, I met all like their internet people that I don't even know, like the Minecraft people, I don't know. So, cause they were the only people I knew, and then Joseph, you guys probably know who that is. I was gonna meet him later cause he was gonna come by like late at night for a meetup. So I spent the whole day with Corey and his friends. I had my phone, and because I didn't have a hotel room, I had nowhere to charge my phone. So that whole day, you know, I had my phone, I used it to Snapchat. I hardly used it though, I don't know. I know I used most of the battery when I went into the hotel room with their internet friends because it was super awkward and it was crazy. There was like 30 people in one hotel room, and I'm not even exaggerating. And it was so hot in there, and oh, it was horrible. So yeah, I used my phone then so I don't look like a titiri, and I wasted a lot of stuff there. So me and Joseph were going back and forth. I was trying to have him like update me to see when he was coming so I could go hang out with him for a little bit, and he was on his way. My phone was like at 30%. It was already like the evening of VidCon. I was with Amethyst, who I met at VidCon, Corey, Louise, Adrice, and we were hanging at the Marriott charging their phones, and I didn't realize I brought my charger. I thought I lost it, and then like they were waiting with me for a little bit because I knew like Joseph was on his way, and then they got a call to go to some party in like La Habra. I don't know, they invited me, but I was like, oh no, I'm gonna just hang out with JJ, you know? So they left, and I stood in the lobby of the Marriott, and my phone was like at 10% at this point. YouTubers were like coming up and down from the Marriott, and like before that we were supposed to go into a hotel room party where there was like a whole bunch of YouTubers, but I don't know what happened. I really regret that we didn't go in that party. I know the party got like shut down, that's how crazy it was. So like a whole bunch of YouTubers were coming down. Like one of my favorite, Kinda Sarah, she came down, and I was just like there sitting, and I was like, you know what, this VidCon, I can't be a fangirl, like I gotta be real now. So I was just there, and then the security guard came and was like, oh, he was really cool. Like, oh my god, if I could find him again, I would give him the biggest hug because he saved my life, literally. So he comes up to me, he's like, hey, like how's it going? And I'm just like, good, you know. And he's like, you're waiting for someone? And I was like, yeah, my friend. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he left, and like 30 minutes passed, and my phone was like at 5%. And he comes back and he's like, are you still waiting for your friend? And I was like, yeah, kind of. And he's like, that's not a good friend, and he's just leaving you here for like 30 minutes. And I was like, yeah, I mean, he's probably, or I said, yeah, he's like in traffic or something. I don't know, we're going back and forth. He's like, oh, okay. Then another 30 minutes passed, and my phone's like at 1%. The security guard came again. He's like, your friend's still not here? Like, he was so cool. And I was like, no. And he's like, are you staying at the hotel? And I was like, no, like I'm staying like at the Hilton tomorrow and this and that. And he was like, oh, do you make YouTube videos? And he was talking to me about like YouTube and like, yeah, and I was telling him like how his job was, and it was all, you know, whatever. He's like, why don't you call him? I was like, my phone's at 1%. And he was like, oh, there's chargers. And I was like, what? So he shows me this charger, and he's like, yeah, I think it works. And like he plugged it in, and like my phone didn't work, and he left. And I was like, oh my god, like my phone just died. And I know my mom was gonna be calling me and this and that, and like for like an hour I had no phone, no contact. I couldn't contact Corey, I couldn't contact my mom, I couldn't contact Joseph. So I just sat in the Marriott hoping Joseph would walk in. And like another 30 minutes passed, and the security guard left, and I was just like, oh my god, like what the hell, what am I gonna do? So I sit there another 30 minutes, and I'm just like I'm done, my life is over. I don't know how to find my mom. She said she was like 5 minutes away from here. Joseph, I don't know where he's at. Everyone's probably gonna be freaking out, the SWAT team's gonna come, I don't know. So I got up and I went to like the hall rooms of the Marriott, and I didn't know what to do. I was like trying to find someone to lend me their phone. I went to the restroom because I had to go pee real bad. You know, priorities. I went to the hall room and I saw a security guard and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "My phone, the charger didn't work. My phone died. I don't know, my mom, I can't contact my mom, and my friend, I don't know where he's at." I didn't know my charger. I had my charger till the end of the night. Not that time when I was saying like I was waiting for them to like charge their phones, like my friends. I didn't know till the end of the night. So that's what stupid Alexis does, you know. So yeah, back to the story. So he's like, "Oh, you can use my charger." And I was like, "Oh my god, like that'd be awesome." He's like, "Yeah, just wait like right here by the wall and just charge your phone." I had to like guard the hotel, and I was like, "Okay, I understand." So I got his charger and I started charging my phone, and I was there, and it was like 30 minutes passed, and he was like, "Your phone's still not turning on?" I was like, "No, like it's completely dead." So like 15 minutes passed, he's like, "Okay, here," and he gave me his phone, and he's just like, "Here, call your mom, she's probably freaking out. I know what it's like, this and that." And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you, like you don't understand, I know my mom is freaking out." So I called my mom and she's like, "Oh my god," like she was freaking out. She didn't know where I was. Like this is VidCon with so many people everywhere, you know, who knows, there's so many kids that there's like crazy predators, I don't know. So she was freaking out and she's like, "Joseph's been looking for you and this and that," and I was just like, my phone died. I went through this whole thing, like literally before I found the security guard, I went to the whole hotel. I had no money, nothing. I couldn't pay for a payphone. I just didn't know where anybody was. I was literally gonna go with Sarah and be like, "Girl, I need help." And I was like, cause I know who she is. Like I wasn't gonna go up to some random person. I was gonna go to one of my favorite people. Duh. Whatever. So I called my mom and she's like, "Yeah, I'm at the front." I like ran. Like I literally ran to her because like I didn't know what to do. Like I was literally alone at VidCon for like 2 hours with no phone, no money. It was crazy. Even Corey, my mom contacted Corey and Corey was like, "Oh my god, like where were you? Your mom was freaking out." And I was just like, "My phone died. I was stuck in a hotel lobby." At least I wasn't like by myself. So then I meet up with Joseph because he's having a meetup, and like he literally had all like his fans like on a search for me supposedly, and I was like, I was in the Marriott lobby, dude. You didn't check that place out? I was probably in the other like ballroom, whatever they're called, I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a fun night still. That's the story of the time I was lost at VidCon. I want to say thank you to that security guard. If you ever come across this video, thank you so much. I wish I got your name, and I hope you're at next year's VidCon, because if I find you, oh my god, I'm gonna give you the biggest hug. You probably won't remember me, but I'm gonna give you the biggest hug, dude. Because I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have like, I don't even know. I was literally like, I'm gonna die here at VidCon. I'm gonna starve. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you're thinking about going to VidCon this year, and maybe we can like meet. I don't know, it's a year like from now, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Comment that below, or comment whatever you comment. I don't know. And if you haven't subscribed for new videos every Tuesday, I uploaded last Tuesday, but I put the video on private because I wasn't like happy with the way it came out. It was really like bad. So yeah, I will see you next Tuesday with a brand new video. And